Salutations everyone, and welcome to my For Glory guide on the Hero King himself, Marth. Even after a couple of additional nerfs from Brawl, the dude is still awesome. He's still a high tier character. You're still going to see him in competitive, and he's still a really fun character to use. He's got a fantastic moveset. The dude's got almost no moves that you would want to trade with anything else. It's just such a fantastic moveset. And a very easy to learn and easy to use character. I mean, those aren't my words. That's what Sakurai said himself. Marth is a easy for beginners to get a hold of, and he isn't. He isn't a combo reliant character. He just has a lot of really strong moves. He doesn't have as many combos as he did in the past, and some of his aerials, such as forward air, has been nerfed again after already being nerfed in Brawl, but they're still fantastic. The guy still has a fantastic moveset, and is really fun to use. Just leaving me wide open for a counter. Marth's got a couple of secret moves, if you can keep them secret, and number one is the counter, that you can just pull off just at the right time. And it kills in this game. Counters are really, really powerful in Smash 4 when compared to the past. And there I just screw up my spacing with Marth and get killed there. So Marth, I would say, is a melee zoner. And he's unique in that aspect. Most zoners use projectiles to zone their opponents out. But with Marth, he's got this awesome long sword, and with the tipper mechanic in the game, for those of you who might not be familiar since melee, Marth does more damage at the very tip of his sword, while Roy and Lucina nowadays does more damage alongside the entirety of the blade, but not as much as Marth's tipper attacks. So with that tipper mechanic and with Marth's long sword, he can zone people out with his sword attacks, with his forward tilt, with his forward smash, with his shield breaker, neutral special, with his jabs. The guy's got quite the amount of area that he can cover, and it's pretty glorious. It's pretty glorious what you can do with this guy. And I'm going to just kind of finish off this Ike here. He's got fantastic smash attacks. Forward smash, one of the best in the game. Good range, relatively fast. You can charge it, and just a couple of swings in your dancing blade. You don't have to go through the entire animation, and you'll be able to catch people off guard with a forward smash. It's pretty fantastic. Now here I am going up against Yoshi. So, let's talk about Marth's attacks. His jab, not fantastic, but it doesn't need to be. Just good for spacing, and mostly as a get-off-me move, more than other jabs in the game. His neutral special, Shield Breaker, does exactly what it sounds like. It breaks shields. It's fantastic. Man, look how early you kill Yoshi with Marth. It's fantastic. And I knew that because I already did an episode on Yoshi, and I know exactly when he can die because I had to deal with that as a Yoshi. So that's just, one of those things where you just gotta know the other characters, and it'll help you become better at facing them. So, Shield Breaker, fantastic move. Great at destroying shields and, getting easy kills, and if you can break their shield right at the ledge, they'll just fall to their death, which is pretty funny and awesome to see. And you can do it from the air. There are ways to get a sliding shield breaker going. I haven't figured out the exact mechanics out by myself. But I'm sure there's a way that you could figure out to get that extra little slide. I haven't figured out all by myself, but I'm sure you can find a video somewhere to get him to get that slide ever so. Increasing that range of that shield breaker, but using it from the air is a fantastic option. Forward special is the dancing blade right here. It has 3 different finishers. That was the up variant. The up variant that leaves it up for an easy counter and the kill. 3 different. You can go up, forward, or down. Down does the most damage, but you never should really use it because forward, it does just a tiny bit less damage, and it's a lot easier to finish. The down finisher is a lot easier to get out of, and the damage is just negligible when you compare it to the forward variant. The up variant is the best kill option out of the Dancing Blade, so Dancing Blade can kill, the forward variant can kill, and the up variant can kill. I would assume the down variant can kill, but I just haven't done it. just because down variant is not really something that you want to do that often. Just like Justice said, the damage is negligible, and the down variant is easier to get out of than the other two. So if you have a fresh Dancing Blade and they're like at around 120 range, go for the up variant and it will kill. The forward variant can kill as well, but I believe the up variant is a little bit better at it. And if you want to get them just in the air, for whatever reason, Marth's a pretty decent juggler, up variant will get that done as well. The counter, awesome as always. Counters buffed in this game, and you want to just throw it out every now and again. It's not an attack that you want to be fresh in your opponent's mind. See, I killed with the forward variant there at around 120, so that was pretty awesome. But yeah, counters, fantastic. Don't throw it out too often. That's something you see a lot of rookies do with really any counter in the game. But just with how fast and how awesome Marth's and Lucina's counters are, it's something that you just want to throw out there every now and again to, secure a cheeky little kill when the enemy's charging up for a smash as you're returning to the stage or something. And that's the other thing. Returning to the ground or returning to the stage, Marth has a lot of options. You can counter while you return to the stage, you could down air, you could Dancing Blade, you can shield breaker. There's just so many things you can do. So returning from the air is not a dangerous proposition with Marth. You have so many different mix-ups, and it just makes him a fantastic character, especially since he is mainly aerial focused. His best moves come from the air. His up air, good juggling move. Forward air, fantastic. Oh, there's the shield breaker, broke his shield and it killed him. So obviously shield breaker can kill as well. And what was I saying? His aerials. Forward aerial got nerfed again. It got nerfed in Brawl and it got nerfed again, but it's still really good. So that just goes to show just how fantastic his aerials are. So you can't combo as many as you could in the past, but off stage, that forward air is your best friend. Back air as well. Back air can kill, especially when close to the end of the stage. And as a fantastic edge guarding tool, he also has the down tilt as an edge guarding tool, can poke people off the edge, as well as shield breaker, and just spacing out correctly with their forward smash is just absolutely fantastic. And there, that Duck Hunt Dog just falls to the curse of being Duck Hunt Dog and having a bad up special recovery. But this dude was actually a pretty good Duck Hunt Dog because I kind of took his projectiles away from him, and that's what most Duck Hunts rely on. But this dude was actually the best, up close melee Duck Hunt Dog that I have seen. But of course, it still wasn't too much for me to handle because I am showing you this video after all. I'm just showing the display of skills that Marth has at his disposal. So, cover the aerial. Oh, down air can, like, pseudo spike, but Lucina's is better because it has, like, a wider arc and you can combo. But it's still fairly good. You can still kill with down air if you're off the stage. It's fantastic. All of his aerials are good. Neutral air does the most damage, but it's doesn't have as big as of a hitbox as all of the other aerials. So there, I screwed up my spacing and got too cocky there, and it just fell victim to the forward air. And here's some of the offstage stuff you can do with Marth. Fantastic. Especially with the edges, the stages have lips. That up air special, the up special is just really good at stage teching bitches, which most people won't tech because it's fast. And there I get stuck in my Dancing Blade animation. You have to stop the Dancing Blade animation by not pressing any buttons, and then you can do the forward or the up special to recover. And there I just BNF'd. I just screwed up, so now I'm at a very big disadvantage here up against this Shulk. But Martha's no slouch. He's not super lightweight. He's not, particularly very easy to kill. The dude's got a counter, so there's always that. While he doesn't have a projectile, an anti-projectile attack, he doesn't fall victim to projectiles very much, like I showed you there with the Duck Hunt. As long as you can get in and space with that sword and make people's projectile games not nearly as effective as they would be otherwise. So that just goes to show the power of a melee zoner in Marth, as well as Lucina. but we'll talk about her later when we end up facing her to show who the true Hero King is. But forward smash, fantastic, one of the best kill moves in the game. Up smash can kill, wouldn't recommend it in most cases. You can do a dashing up smash to surprise your foe. That's definitely something available at your feet. There's also a hitbox at the feet as well as the sword, so keep that in mind. Shield breaker. See you later, Shulk. I had a lot of ground to cover, and I covered it real quick there with the good shield breaker. Down smash covers both sides, but it's fairly slow. Just good for getting quick damage in there and punishing rolling opponents. So yeah, that's I think all of the moves. Oh, his grab game is pretty good. He's got a good grab range. He's got a good pivot grab. Not very many combos out of throws this time around, but I'm going for down throw and then up air. He's a pretty good juggler with the up air and the up tilt as well as the up smash. If you can, throw that in there to surprise your opponent. So a lot of different tools at your arsenal, a lot of things that can kill with Marth. Don't have to rely on any cheeky combos or any hard-hitting slow moves outside of Shield Breaker, which is pretty good from the air, as well as offstage. It's a good offstage option as well. Can surprise your opponent, and he's pretty easy to recover. That Lucina just didn't. I tossed her off stage with the ledge steal there, and she just couldn't recover. She didn't time it right, or just didn't know the limitations of Lucina. So, and when it comes to the differences between Marth and Lucina, I could make my own video about that, but there are very, very few differences, even less so than other clones in the game. So let me know if you would like to see me just do a comparison video, a Clone Wars, if you will, or have a Lucina for Glory guide on her own, which is I'm totally up to doing. As far as saying who's the better between Marth and Lucina, historically Marth has been more popular, but for Glory I've seen a lot more Lucinas, and I've been giving her a bit of a try, and I definitely like a lot of her moves, even though they are not a whole lot different from Marth. So I would like to do a For Glory guide on Lucina by herself, but if you think that would be just a little redundant, you guys let me know. Here's the offstage prowess of Marth, the forward air and the back air and the up special and the shield breaker, edge guard, and the down tilts. Just, this guy's got some fantastic moves. Don't sleep on him. Even though some of his things have been nerfed, he's still amazing. Back air, and oh, maybe that was down air, actually. Anywho, let me know who you guys like to see next, if you'd like to see a Lucina for Glory guide, but next week will be Mewtwo. So yeah, I know a lot of people are probably going to do them, but, what better time than now? Thank you all for watching, and letting me know who you would like to see me cover next time.